All right, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy MB, ready to do a daily breakdown of the S&P 500 on the futures market for Friday, February 23rd, 2024. And to start us off, I'm not even going to cap. Today was a lot harder for me than it should have been. I'll get into the reasons for why that was. But just as a reminder for the future, I just need to keep it simple, listen to what the chart is telling me, and really not try to fight the trend. So it all starts around 1 in the morning. My dog wakes me up. I didn't take them out at midnight like I usually do. So she wakes me up around 1:30 in the morning. I take her and the other dog out. They do their business. We go back to sleep. And then around 3, she starts to scratch me again. And I'm like, oh man, she might have diarrhea. She keeps scratching. Maybe she just wants to go under the blankets. So I kind of ignore her. And then all of a sudden, I hear my other dog making this munching noise like she's eating something. And I was like, damn it. I know she's eating my other dog's shit. And I was like, bro, like, come on, man. So I start to smell it, and I already know. So I get up at 3 in the morning, clean up the poop. And I'm in a really bad mood. But at this point, I couldn't get any sleep. So I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and stay up and see if I can catch a trade, around this time. And I did just that. So right around here at 3 in the morning, I noticed we bounced off of this demand zone that we kept bouncing off of here from yesterday. And then overnight at 6 p.m. So I was like, okay, let me try taking a long. I take a long right here at 93. And originally I was going for 10 points. So I would have gotten out here. But then around 6 in the morning, I got really sleepy and I didn't want to watch it. And I didn't want to keep a position open. So I closed out for about 5 points, and then I wake up pretty late at 8:30, pretty much when market opens. Look at the chart, and I was like, damn, this thing just ran off on me, and I should have held my position open, but I was like, hey, whatever, I made $250, in a matter of a few hours, so wasn't too mad. I was like, let me see what we have going on. So the first play of the day ended up happening right around here. I was expecting us to get a pullback and a bit of a bounce, so I ended up missing this one because I was looking for a retest of yesterday's high. So I was looking for us to come down to like this 0.07, maybe like 0.04 level. So I didn't take this short here. So I ended up taking a long, getting stopped out, but this ended up being the better option. So if you look at a 15-minute, we formed you can call it a bull flag, but there weren't any like solid closes where you could point out the pullback. We pulled back here, but no real closes unless you like called this the support level, which ideally would have been the more optimal move because you could have got short way up here. But I missed that one. Didn't want to short anything today in this giant rally. Whoa. But that was definitely, looking back, the best opportunity of the morning. So we could have shorted as soon as we broke through VWAP and then below this support level, where this big move originated at. So up here, where all these wicks are at, we have some wicks down there right here. So any close below this was a red flag. And so we got the close here on the 15-minute, and then we dropped from here about almost 18 points right into this demand zone down here. So once we got down here, again, I started to think, well, this support level didn't hold at 7, previous day high. The support level at 0.3 didn't hold. We broke right through it. I know we got the bounce in this demand zone, but maybe we're forming a bear flag. So I started to look for some shorts for an opportunity like this. And I'm not too familiar with ICT and their concepts, but from what I understand, there was this what's called a fair value gap. So we have a wick here, this candle there. So right here, this is a fair value gap. And once this closes, I was thinking, once we retrace this level from here to here, close this candle to take it short. So I did just that. I ended up getting short here. Works out for a little bit, so I'm like, perfect. But then I ended up getting stopped out. And then looking back on it, I was like, damn, I knew that this was a demand zone. I should have just taken the long here and then rode it up from 92 to, 50111. So 19 points off of this demand zone. So that was mistake number 2. I should have just re-entered at my same entry from 3 in the morning. I could have entered in right here, never got stopped out, and then caught 15 points to the upside. So that was play number 2. But off of that, I was like, okay, well, you know what? I think shorts are out of the equation. Let's start focusing on some longs. And so I ended up looking for a bull flag somewhere in this territory. So after we rejected VWAP, we pulled back down to this demand zone. So this wick right here and this big candle created, there was an imbalance. So we got the pullback here. I did not enter in on this candle. We pulled back up, and I actually entered in right here, forming a bit of an inverse head and shoulders. Yeah, this shoulder right here, the head, and then the right shoulder. So I enter in right here at 03.5. And this play was working out for a bit. If my entry was a little bit earlier right here, I would have been out. But I ended up never hitting my take profit. My take profit was right up here at 16. Never got there. It sold off. I got stopped out here because my stop was so tight. But yeah, entry should have been right here at 99, right in this demand zone. And I knew it too, coming back down as we were approaching. I was like, man, I hope we get a bounce on my entry, but looking at this demand zone, I really think this is what's going to hold. I think I'm going to get stopped out, and that's exactly what happened. So we approached this demand zone, cracked it a little bit, but we got the close above it a few times. So this was opportunity number 4, this demand zone here. It was about 98 to... we could have held it here to here. That would have been 10 points. So maybe I can delete this because it was just really this place. So enter in here. It did pull back. You could have re-entered or doubled down. So I can even add an A for add. We'll do that. Add right here and then catch 10 points right before market closes. And we never got a dump. We pull back down. We're approaching this demand zone here. So we'll see Sunday whether or not this holds. But yeah, those were pretty much the best opportunities of the day. Demand zone number 1 from overnight. As you can see, this held lovely all day. And then this one intraday created from this demand imbalance here. So I wish I had taken any of these. I did take this one here, but for a small little scalp. I finished on the day negative $750. So yeah, I wish I had ended the week off a lot stronger, but this damn move right here is what kind of messed me up. Looking at the week right now, where we're at, we finished with a bit of a bearish sentiment. We went all the way up here and got sold off pretty hard from the highs. So looking like whatever you want to call that, a gravestone doji or inverted hammer, regardless. We're resting around this support level, so we'll see if we get a break below this, and then if we can get a retracement, maybe something looking like a pullback to somewhere around here. But we'll see. That pretty much concludes this week. I might do a more in-depth breakdown of this week and then the levels that I'm looking out for. May or may not, but regardless, that concludes today's daily breakdown. Let me know if you have any questions. I hope y'all had a better day than I. But we live to trade another day, and I will catch you guys next week. All right, I love you.